Praxeum fans, Lady Malice here. I am being shuttled back from Causeacon. It was a really great show. I don't even know where to start with how much fun we had, so I'm just going to start at the beginning. We did the ribbon game for the first time. For those who don't know, everyone can collect ribbons from different panels and vendors. Sometimes you have to do a challenge. So of course we had to make it difficult. We had two storylines running. You could do the Jedi Code Hunt, getting pieces to open up a Camtono where the Jedi ribbon would be inside, or you could steal some codes, meet up at the end of the day, and help me open up a secret crate with some surprising contents. So that was something completely new with us doing more of a bigger one-time event like that. Everything went really well. All of our students did amazing. We had people who were new to cons, new to cosplay, first time performing, but everybody did such a great job. Let's see, starting on Friday, we had a lightsaber workshop. One of the things that we normally do, we had a really good crowd there. We had some people who followed us throughout the weekend coming to a lot of our events. We really appreciate Brandon and the other people who did that. On Sunday, we also had sabacc for the first time at Causeacon. We had people who were a little bit familiar, who played Pazaak from the Knights of the Old Republic game, so it was a lot of fun telling them about the lore. We had DJ Rex playing in-universe music in the background. Emery was running traditional sabacc. I was running a little bit of Coruscant Shift, a little bit of Corellian Spike, which seemed to be the favorite, I would say, overall for the event. We had, let's see, going into Saturday, we had a lot of interest in the code hunt from kids all the way up through people who were over 50 and just having a good time, dressing up, acting like a kid again, running around, getting into these storylines. Special shout out to Uncle John, who had to keep coming back to check since he didn't have his phone on him. He didn't want to miss the heist that we had planned. We had about 30 people show up for that. So we had people running around in my cloak as decoy me, distracting Jedi, guarding the hallway, improvising ways to steal the crate, running around having a great time. Saturday we had our main show. We had a really great audience. It was exciting to see the Monogram Magic family. Our friend Vraden, who's a Twi'lek, who was half blue yesterday. He came all the way to bring us a special shipment of cookies from Chandrilla Starlines. Let's see, we had Mara and Oleg in their first ever blade match, and even though Oleg ended up winning, Mara had the crowd on her side for sure. Ip had his mask broken off his face, so people were really shocked by that. We were a little bit worried that he was going to go to the dark side after that happened. Saturday, we also had our 7 Forms panel, so we had people helping us demonstrate that for the first time, and they did a great job. We had a lot of really good questions from Aiden and some other people, really enjoying getting into the lore, finding out why we do what we do. And then we had a bonus show outside that wasn't on the schedule, but so many people were just excited to see us fight. We had a great crowd, people taking pictures. My very new apprentice who had never performed before went out there, had people cheering her name. She just had that look that she wanted to go out for blood in her eyes. She did a fantastic job. On Sunday, we had another workshop. We had a great group of kids. I'd say a small crowd of all under 8, and they did a really good job keeping up with the moves. We had people teaching Shicho to them for the first time ever. They did a great job. We had our sabacc tournament, and Jackson, who some of you may remember is my accountant from when I got the Death Star plans at Glade Gaming Getaway last year. He was back, and he won our sabacc trophy for the second time. So there is one winner of all Praxeum sabacc tournaments that he's the one you have to look out for and try to beat. Then we had, what else did we do? Finishing up our code hunt, we had another great crowd today. People were crying on command in the hallway to try to keep the Jedi away. Hopefully we didn't alarm any of the staff. We tried to give them a heads up about what was going on because we realized we should have done that from the beginning on Friday. General, anything you want to add?
The Jedi took the blade matches. And that is what I like to see.
That's true. But the Sith had the crowd, so it's fine. Special shout out to Lucas and family for being our biggest supporters for years at Causeacon, actually. So just stay exactly the same as you are. You're fantastic. Thank you to Kenneth, who participated in the Sith heist and gave us a shout out for always commenting on the March Madness posts, and Desi, of course, for putting this all together, all of the other volunteers. All of our students were great, but especially want to shout out Emery Thallow, because they worked almost as many hours as council did, with contributing a little bit to every single thing that we did throughout the weekend. Everyone is, half the people are home now. Everybody's already feeling those post-con blues, looking forward to the next year. So just thank you, Causeacon and Causeacon attenders, for our favorite event every single year.